Yes. Hello. We are the Carrions. Yes, I am Eltel from the Carrion race. We have been through here before. It's a couple of months ago, before this one went to holiday. So, yes, we warned him about this clone family, which are very extraterrestrial in their life, you can say. Some of them have no regard of what money is or dependency. They can't take responsibility for their actions or their lives. Oh. But this one shouldn't use energy on that. Of course, it irritates him sometimes that his life has ended up like this, but it's mostly his own choices led up to this. But this is his destiny. This is what he was supposed to be doing, and now he's doing it in another fashion, but it's okay. You walk the walk, just stay at your track. It doesn't matter how you walk the walk, as long as you fulfill your contract, you can say. So, what is this shaking all about, you may wonder? It's a tuning. We are tuning this one. It has a lot of blockage from past lives and this life, so it's not easy connecting. Often there are beings trying to stop us. They don't like that we are doing this. There are many which had other interests in this one, but we are using our light to protect him along with the angels. So he has chosen this on a subconscious level a long time ago, and it's also a part of him from another lifetimes, both Zeta, Feline and Orion. So, my name is Eltel from the Carrion species. We are eagles. There are different types of us, and we are guardians of galaxies, warriors, Our armor is light, very robotic. We use the latest materials and metals, which is standard in many races, war armor, you can say. Some knowledge is of course kept from the aggressors. There's a constant battle to have the upper ground in galactic dimensions and timelines. But we are much in talk with our enemies, you can say. We try to find peaceful solutions to our problems now. We try to be more diplomatic, but sometimes only a hard fist will do the job. Sometimes they don't listen to us, our advices of love and peace. Then you can only meet resistance and aggressing with another form of defense and aggressing. There is always the use for defense out in the universe. We have here established a diplomatic connection with the reptilians, the draconians, and we will continue that diplomatic state, you could say. This one sometimes wants to talk about what he's doing to others, but it's very hard. People are locked up in their own spaces and their human density, reality, their jobs, their material possessions, their A to B life. So he has been hesitant to talk lately. But we understand. We don't blame. We see that this is not easy. So we are trying to assist and heal. He has also lately been wandering off to his old habits, which are not very good frequency-wise. Alcohol and nicotine is substances you humans use to get away from your daily endeavors. But you should really meditate or stay more close to nature if you can. Although bad habits are not often easy to get rid of. You can see yourself in a wheel, like a rat running around, or a porcupine, or whatever you call it, running around in a mill, round and round. That's your humans. Doing the same mistakes as always. But this one feels a connection. It pulls him towards it. He is connected. He believes. He wants to help, to change, to talk of love and light. That is what we are seeking. Those who dare to open themselves to talk about the millenniums to come, where the human race stand together, and you look back at your own endeavors and see that you were mistaken. But the aggressors, the reptilians, will let their grip go in the end. There is only so long manipulation and control can stay in one place before resistance grows too high. We are the creators of the reptilian races in the ancient times. I think some of us was bored and used their abilities to create something to balance out, to create randomness and a little bit of action, you can say, but it got out of control. The reptilians were very aware soon what they were, and I have now perfected their abilities, warlike abilities, but they have also split into those that are positive and those that are warlike types. So evolution has taken its grip here too. A little about myself, my looks. I'm an eagle. I'm 4 meters high, variating. Our species varied from 3 to 4 meters. We are quite large, huge wings, claws, like an eagle, only with feet and arms. Our claws we can detract. Yes, our armor of the finest materials are self-operating. They split in two, we go out, and then it fuses together and it operates like a cyborg or a robotic in many ways. So it can mimic every move we have, and it can also defend us if we are in danger. It's much like your Iron Man suit, only more advanced. Our technology goes into the subatomic density, where we use the minus to set up our grid, and often our materials can shapeshift to other things if we want to. But we have our way of doing things. Our aesthetics often resembles our culture, our bird-like beings. Often this is done throughout the universe, where the advanced races are sticking to their own aesthetics. But enough about technology. More about you now and your ascension process. Yes, we have reptilian visitors here watching. They are helping. We have established communication. We say hi from Draconian which has been around for a little bit of time. He will come through at a later point, talking from their perspective of their truth and knowledge. Yes, enough about that. You humans will make this short, as this is becoming repetitive for many of you, but we do want you to heighten your frequencies, your lives to the more positive, to be more loving to each other, to nature, to connect more to spirit, to connect more to family and heart, to be in forefront for your human race, to be their spearhead, you can say. To plow the field for your next generations, which will be more connected than you are. You are just waking up. For those that connect to this video or session, we send you love, light. I hope that you also will become messengers of love and light, of hope, of future heart. But do now in these moments open up to more of yourself, your consciousness, cleanse out your chakras, and join in on this journey towards fourth density and ascension, which many of you are on the brink of breaking through, or have indeed already done so. You are maybe not just aware of it. This world has in many ways shifted, and those controllers are losing their power because they are now trying everything to keep their power. That's why the bombs are falling again in the Middle East, and why they are desperately trying to stay on their destructive course. It's like, let's drop some bombs before we are kicked out of the house. Sad to see, of course. But we understand. You are going through a phase. In 200-300 years you will have peace. But much is happening these days too. Yes. We leave you now with a message of hope and love for the future, and that you humans really don't know your own potential. Keep rising up for yourself. Meditate. Dream about light and love. Dream about a better future for mankind. For every positive thought adds to the wholeness of the world and the healing of the earth. Much love from the Carrions. Wow, much love.